Young people in state care will be supported beyond their 18th birthday in a landmark new trial launched in Victoria today. The $11 million trial means 250 young people will be able to stay with foster carers or receive support for other accommodation until they turn 21. Advocates say it's an important reform to the child protection system, and they hope to see a policy rolled out nationwide.
Natasha Anderson knows she's one of the lucky ones who've experienced out-of-home care.
For a lot of young people, all support just drops off at 18.
After 9 years in dozens of placements, she went into a foster home when she was 17 and only left 6 months ago.
It meant that I actually could be a normal teenager, and that's something that I hadn't had for a very long time. It meant that I was able to learn the independent sort of living skills that I needed to be able to, move on into adulthood.
The Victorian government today launched an $11.6 million program to give 250 young people the choice to stay in care until 21.
It's historic. For the first time, the state government has recognised that it has a formal responsibility to continue to care for young people in state care past 18.
It also supports the carers themselves.
Well, I think for Victorian foster and kinship carers, the children stay. So it's just the pressure increases so that the carer doesn't have the supports they require. Of course, they keep the child or young person if they can in their care, but financially it's a real strain and a stress.
Advocacy group Homestretch says half of young people who leave care end up homeless, unemployed, in the justice system or as new parents within the first year. The young people in this trial will be supported for 5 years, and there are hopes it will be expanded to include many more.
There will be great outcomes out of this, and we know that there's more young people who will need this.
And obviously, I in the future will hope that we can keep pushing this along and ensuring it's more of a universal service in the long run.
Other states have made similar policy announcements, but advocates say a nationally consistent approach is needed. They hope to make it an issue for the looming federal election, calling on both sides of politics to get on board.
A policy change kids in care say is life-changing. Stephanie Anderson, ABC News, Melbourne.